Hello, everybody, and it's lovely to be with you. I hope you're well. My name is Lorna McGhee, and I just wanted to share with you a few thoughts about the ethos of the Pender Island Flute Retreat, which I love so much. Um, on the website, you will notice the heading Telling Stories in Sound. That is so important to all of us on the faculty. And it really goes hand in hand with this idea of a retreat. So, what I notice is the further along people get in their musical career, the further they can get from the idea of telling stories in sound, with all the demands of a busy working life or busy family life, all the responsibilities, or a busy university life if you're a student. Um, and all the demands, all the pressures of having to deliver and to perform well, and the audition circuit, for example, whether that's the university audition circuit or the professional audition circuit, or even just the nerves for an amateur player performing in front of their friends. We can easily get distracted and pulled away from this central tenet of making music uh, as a way of telling stories. So we designed this flute retreat as a true space for people to step out of that busyness and breathe, quite literally breathe, and explore, what it really is to be a musician and not simply an instrument operator or a successful auditioner or all of these kind of uh, all these sort of boxes that we can put ourselves in. So it's a true retreat in the sense that we step out of that uh, wheel, that rat race wheel, and take a moment to return to ourselves, to breathe, to be in the company of friends and supportive colleagues, and to really go deeply into our craft. So it's a retreat from the busyness, but it is certainly not a retreat from going deeply. I mean, if anything, we go much, much deeper into the work. And how do we do that? Well, uh, we will have beautiful interview videos with William Bennett, where we'll have his insight into some of the greatest repertoire. William Bennett was my teacher, and I would say, well, of course, he's a great friend and mentor to all of us on the faculty. Um, he is one of the greatest musical storytellers on the planet. Um, when you listen to WIBB, as he's known, it's never dull. He's always saying something with the music. And as a student, it was so wonderful to be steeped in that way of orienting to music. And so we will bring you a taste of that with our beloved William Bennett. Um, we will also have regular master classes. We will have these smaller breakout master classes, which will be a smaller group, so slightly less pressure and the ability to go deeply. And then we will also have a lot of one-on-one sessions, depending on whether you're a participant or a performer. You'll have wonderful opportunities to work deeply, either with Gwen or with me. And Gaby has Gabriella Minisbrand is our Alexander teacher, has very, very generously offered to give one-on-one sessions for all the those who have enrolled. So the way it's structured is also to have all these different sort of access points. So uh, you can really go deeply into the work. It's not simply master classes, one after the other. And of course, Gwen will be offering her wonderful musician wellness and leadership classes, which are invaluable and also help to create this very, very supportive framework for you as a human being in this musical world. So we hope that. Oh, I should also say perhaps those of you who are not familiar with Alexander technique, it's something that I find absolutely invaluable in my life. And I'm so happy that Gabriela Minis-Brandes, one of my Alexander technique teachers, is on the faculty and has been for many years and is an absolutely integral part of the Pender Island experience. So Gaby helps us look at our habits, look at where we may be working against ourselves. How can we move easily and move forward and move with grace and without any antagonism and in a healthy way, both mentally and physically, looking at our habitual thought patterns and our habitual ways of using the body. So the whole course is designed to really support your work and to help you be the most expressive and the greatest storyteller on the flute that you can possibly be, and then to take that back to your communities, wherever they may be, to your teaching, to your own self mentorship, and to your community in general, so that we come back to this spirit of generosity in music making and always communicating. One other aspect from William Bennett's side of things is the Marcel Moyse training. So we will work on the Moyse 24 easy melodic studies, which help to give us the tools to be able to express ourselves very clearly. I will also do technique classes. So again, you'll be building the tools to be able to express yourself with confidence. So those are not intended to be like boot camp, but just finding your path to effortless effort. So flute playing is a joy, and one can do it with ease, and one has the skills to problem solve, so no problem is insurmountable. Sounds quite nice. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I really hope you'll be able to join us. Okay, stay safe. Bye-bye.